Brings you guys out tonight?
Bowlmor.
Yeah.
We actually get a night off to actually bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
We were planning on this, maybe like 3 weeks later?
I love bowling. I'm not very good at bowling, but I love to bowl with my friends once in a while when we have the time. So,
I have two stories. One regarding my dad. His quality time spent with me and my son used to be dropping us off at the bowling alley with $20. We'd buy French fries, we'd bowl all day and play a couple video games. But that's when $20 could last you like a whole afternoon. I'm not that old, but it's true. And now that's kind of the pastime that my daughter and my son and I do together. It's like kind of traditional. Only this time I actually go with them and actually bowl.
Absolutely. High quality cuisine into the lane. I love it. I think it allows anyone to come here and eat what they want, and it's different. It makes like a whole family want to come here and have dinner and not just bowl. Absolutely.
Upscale, more upscale.
Upscale, yeah. All right, now how did it feel to sort of be standing there and taking that news?
Well, it was my first time. It was new to me. I'm sure it didn't feel any more or less comforting for you as well, I'm sure. But it was hard. We've in the span of 2.5 months spent a lot of time together, worked extremely hard, developed a communication and a chemistry out on the floor, an understanding, at least on my end, for dance that was different than when I first started. Respect for it, a newfound enjoyment and love for it, and it was abruptly ended so quickly. So that was hard to swallow. It made for a very dark day yesterday in the sense that it felt like a rainy day where you just didn't want to get out of bed. And today's been better because you start remembering. I know I have. I remember the fun times and the joy, and then you get tweets and emails from friends that are still part of the cast and crew there that are wishing you well, and so it's the experience was too positive to let the ending like that affect it. Yeah, it was a shock for me. I'm still kind of in shock. When we were just up the escalator, it's like, how are you feeling? And I'm like, still not over it, because I didn't think it was going to happen so soon. But, you wake up every day and you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe I don't have to go to rehearsal and spend like 12 hours with this person again. So it's just a shock, but I think, we just have to embrace the experience that we went through and just smile and know that tomorrow will be a better day. Well, I can promise you this, and when I'm bowling tonight, if I do sweat, I will come over and I'll sweat on you some more. Great. Now I have no choice when it comes to who my partner is at all. The producers pick, and I think at this point it's my 10th season. I've been with athletes, actors, politicians, you name it. So it's kind of the first that was all in one. The first, yeah. I was actor slash athlete slash politician slash supermodel slash supermodel slash Spanx model. Yeah, Spanx model. That's what you are. The winner. The winner, yeah. It's so you never know because there's no clear front runner this season, and I think that's what makes it so interesting. But I don't know. I mean, it all depends. Every single week, you need to really, step it up now. They better get a lock on it, though. We might swoop in there and sneak it out. We might covert attempt to actually get in there and get our hands on it still. Absolutely. Now, what's next for you? I mean, this is something outside of your venture. So what do you think? Well, it started off with a bang. I went and saw my daughter play basketball yesterday, her basketball game, so that was exciting. Beyond that, I'm back at the office, plugged into a project I'm doing with Michael Eisner's company that I'm producing, and then as well as NBA TV that I'm still broadcasting and doing work for. And the holidays are here upon us. They're here, so Thanksgiving is around. I know you're probably going to go home, you said. For Christmas. Yeah, and so I love this time of year. The year's winding down, but there'll be a lot more like Christmas parties, and we'll get out and see friends and kind of remember the year. It's a personal question, but the game is filming again. Yeah. Are you going to be back? Well, Dancing with the Stars, they shot during the same time. So this season of the game, that's will I think air in January, I missed. The relationship of my character's still there. Yeah, Tasha Mack's still there. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, aligning things and having another season for them, I'll probably find my way back in there. Okay, perfect. What was the funniest backstage moment during filming? Oh, there's a lot of time. I thought it was pretty funny getting manscaped and getting the tan skin tone lined up with my face about 15 minutes before we went on stage to perform our samba. That was pretty hilarious. What else? The cast got along so well, and I'm sure they're still getting along. But Kyle came in the other day with the Jack costume from Halloween, the Jack in the Box costume from Halloween. That was funny. They have a good time. It's fun. I mean, the pro dancers know each other well. They have fun, but they bring us into that world, and they play with us, and they joke with us, and so you're not a part of that show and not make new friends and not have fun. It's hard work, but you have a great experience.
Absolutely. So when you guys were feeling low energy, what kind of snacks did you sort of munch on to get you guys?
California chicken salads.
California chicken salads. Subway.
Well, because there's a Subway across the street from our studio.
Yeah.
But then at one point we just got sick and tired of that.
Yeah, and then we went to California chicken.
Yeah.
There's
Jennifer
occasional.
would always bring stuff.
Yeah,
Jennifer Gray would always she's such a mom, so she always brings bars and stuff for everyone.
What else?
They would bring. Some people would bring just random stuff.
Every once in a while there'd be sugar.
Kitchen.
There'd be some sugar.
He loves his sugar.
I got hooked on the 5-hour energy for a minute, but then that really I think got me a little too. I'm a little ADD as it is, so that plus 5-hour energy really took me over the edge.
Yeah. When you weren't dancing, how did you guys sort of unwind?
Well, we're still. I'm still dancing, at least in the show, because of the professional numbers. So I go back to rehearsal tomorrow. But for me, dancing is just the way of life for me since I was a little girl. So I'm never really not dancing much.
Yeah, me too.
Dancing
since I was a little girl. Dancing has became a way of life for me for the last 2 months, and I can honestly say it shifted a lot of in my life. Just physically, it did. Emotionally, the excitement level around it. There was a new skill set that got turned on that obviously I'd have to continue to learn how to dance. I'm not going to be a pro dancer. I'm still not a pro dancer, but I know I missed it the last 2 days. I missed it terribly, and that's obviously a function of Cheryl as well, being in the equation. But I will watch as a fan now, like I did last season and seasons before. It'll be different. I'll root for the remaining contestants, and I look forward to coming back in week 10 and being a part of the show still.
You're celebrating the new BowlmorStars.
Yes.
And you are the
culinary director.
So tell me, how did you team up with BowlmorStars?
You know what? It's like a fine date. I met these guys, we talked, and we decided that we'd finally put good food into lanes. I mean, it's like sports. Everyone should eat well.
Absolutely.
And sports people should eat well.
Absolutely. So what can people expect from the menu inside?
Straight, clean, forward, organic, natural, clean, wholesome stuff. If it's wings or it's dumplings, whatever it is, at least it's freshly made, and it's gorgeous.
Absolutely.
And a little sexy, this and that. I mean, buffalo wings are done, so we're gonna start being a little more geographic.
If you fall